Good morning.
Good morning.
I'd been baby for 7.5 years, and then a boy was born into our family. It was no longer just the three Windorf girls. And of course, a boy was a very cherished being. And he came a little early. He was only 4 pounds when he was born. He was born at home, never went to the hospital. The doctor would come to the house. They never told you that anybody was going to have a baby. That was hush-hush. You just didn't know that. And here it's 7.5 years, and Marge was 9.5 years, and Harriet was 5 years older, and she'd been 12. I think Mother told her, but we just didn't even know. And that baby started crying in the night. I said, "Oh, I think the doctor brought his baby with him." I had such a very good, deep thinking mind. Because it was 300 miles, and you took the train to go down there, and you didn't come home every weekend, so I'd come home Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, end of the year. So I really lived there, and I enjoyed that 2-year time period in my life, but I think I, had to live with the Lord and started walking with Him right then, closer, because you were on your own. You were your mom and dad's daughter. Frank, Roy's brother, met me at the door, and he said, "My brother Roy's here. I'd like to introduce him to you." And so I, met Roy. And I rushed Grandma out of the car because I knew she shouldn't be standing around. Well, I'm so thankful that he has parents who love the Lord and feel that it's important that he be trained in the ways of the Lord. And I think that it's very important that he knows that his family has daily devotions and that he's a part of them. And this was something that was duplicated by our two families, the Klotzbachs and the Woodruffs. Grandpa always had devotions after breakfast. He'd go in and kneel down and read the Bible, kneel down and have prayer as a family. And Roy's father always had that too. So those kids grew up. At least the older ones did. I don't know, things get kind of hairy as the years go by and you don't have time, but I think he always had devotions to Grandpa. I know did, Grandpa Klotzbach. And I think he did with his family as long as they were together. So I think that's so important to establish with little Roy, that he knows that the Bible is a source of all our wisdom. And it's such a wonderful gift to have all those promises to live by. Some of the precious promises come from Proverbs 3, and then Philippians 4:13, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And another one that has just meant so much to me lately that I never heard much before was Jeremiah 29:11, and it says that I've known you forever, and I have plans for you, and they're plans for you to succeed. And that really is what, I'm sorry, but I've been so blessed because I have a sustenance. Jeremiah passage just speaks that out, that God wants the best for each of us, but He wants us to be the best for Him too. It goes two ways. He wants our love and our communion and our fellowship, as well as what He gives to us, unending love. So I think, little Roy, if you can learn to live with the Lord, is just about as secure a life as you'll ever have in Him. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. And that makes such a difference, because as you're facing all these things, don't lean onto your own understanding, because you can't understand why things are going so crazy sometimes, But trust in the Lord with all your heart, and He'll direct your path. And that was such a meaningful verse after that, because you just need to step back and say, okay, I don't understand it, Lord, but you do, so lead on. I've enjoyed trying to be an encourager to other people, and there used to be an old saying, a little poem, let me live in the house by the side of the road and be a friend to man, and I guess that's what I'd like to be known as. I have a wonderful family, all you beautiful, beautiful people that the Lord's given to our family. I look forward to being with you a little while longer, about, enjoy your fellowship. I know that I don't have to worry about the future, and when the time is right, the Lord will take me to a new home.